Hello everyone, I am Abdi Karim, and in this tutorial video I would like to teach you what you see right in front of you, HTML5. To keep it short and sweet, let's get into what is HTML. HTML, guys, it's a hypertext markup language and it is what makes the website. So without HTML, there is not going to be a website. And for you to learn HTML, it's very simple. You will learn it in less than, you know what, you might learn it as soon as you finish watching this video. That's how easy it is. And what is HTML? HTML, as I said now, it's hypertext markup language and it makes up the website. And the way it makes up the website, it's basically the website has a title. As you see right now, this picture is a image tag that is within the HTML. And in this tutorial, I will show you guys how to add pictures, how to add a title, how to add a heading element, how to add a paragraph. All of this, we will go through it. So let's get started. And as you can see on your left side, it's an editor I'm using, which is Visual Studio Code. You could download this on your MacBook if you have a MacBook like myself, or if you have Windows, just type Visual Studio Code on your on your Google, and you will download it. Easy peasy. All right. So once you have downloaded it, let's get started. Let's get started. So we click on Open, and I created a folder in my desktop which is HTML. I will open it, and as soon as you open it, you are basically inside of a folder named HTML, which like myself. And what I'm going to do is I go to the button next to it, which is basically to create a file. And in this file, we'll name it index dot HTML, which is a hypertext markup language. And as you can see, the sign comes up as soon as you finish typing HT markup language. That sign comes up. All right, so we could start doing a quick view on what it looks like. So if we say go live, and it will open on my Firefox. Don't worry, guys. I'll take the link, copy, go here, and as you can see, it's very empty. All right, so let's say we say first of all, before we say that, we need to declare what document type are we typing in. So exclamation mark, and there's a faster way to do it, and there's a very slow way to do it. I'll show you both. So as soon as you type exclamation mark and type enter, basically you have your first basic HTML setup. And this is basically one of the features in Visual Studio Code. As soon as you type that, basically it's a shortcut that be made, and you could do that, or you could do it step by step. So let's go step by step and learn what are these beautiful HTML tags are. And if you could see the first bits, which is the doc type right here, it basically means document type. And what is the document type? It's no surprise HTML. And if we go on to the second line and type a one of the most important tags, which is HTML, and as soon as I close the greater and less than sign, it will have the HTML. However, it says on a second time, but you might be wondering, why is it coming up like this? It is coming up like this because HTML hypertext markup language. Basically, what it does is it's a blocks that made up together. So all the HTML that you are going to see throughout the website, the tags will have a tags that closing. For example, HTML now is closing, and we will have few tags that don't close themselves, and I will show you guys which ones are. Or some of them they do close, but it's self-closing, so it does not need a second, like here as you can see HTML, that they do not need that. All right, so if we go on to the next one and say the second tag that comes in, it's the head tag, and as soon as we close it, you know the deal, it closes again because each tag needs to close itself. Not itself, but it needs to have another closing tag. And within the head tag, we need to write down a few things that comes in between these tags, between this tag. And in the meantime, since this is your first time learning about HTML, we'll keep it short and sweet. One of the important tags you could add in head is a title. So let's do that, and as soon as we type the second greater sign, it will basically close. And let's give the website a title, so let's call it HTML5. Oh, not 6, 5. And as you can see, nothing changing. Let's we need to refresh. Oh, as you could see, it basically changed from it changed to HTML5. And if I comment this out, it will go back to 12700, basically my the port number basically. All right, let's comment, and the comment, as you can see guys, is basically adding a greater sign and then a exclamation mark and then dot dot, and it closes itself. This is very nice, so you could copy that one and then go at the end, because if you don't close it, so do you see what's happening guys? If you don't close it, it basically thinks everything is in the comment. And same thing with the HTML and head tags. If we haven't closed it here, the HTML would have been like an open, so it must be closed. As soon as we close it on this side, it's all the elements are available. All right, so let's remove the comment, and this is changed to HTML5. That's the title guys, very exciting. All right, so after the head tag, we need to add a very important tag. Get ready guys, and it is a body tag. It don't need to be a capital. All right, so in the body tag, few things we could add. First of all, let's say hi. As you can see guys, as soon as I say hi, it writes it down there. However, this is known as a plain text basically, because no one knows if this is a heading or heading 2, heading 3. It looks like heading 4 or 3, but no one knows what it is exactly. So that's why we need to add few more tags. For example, let's say H1. Now H1 stands for heading 1, so let's do this properly. H1, and then close it, and then it closes the whole, it will bring out a whole H1 tag to close it. All right, now we are in the middle, basically between the H1 beginning of the tag and then the closing tag. Let's say this is Abdi Karim. So as you can see, this is basically a heading element in the website, and you could do let me show you guys what the second heading looks like, because you'll be able to understand what I'm talking about. H2, close it, and say this is second heading. And if we do it, if we get like a third one, you could see it keeps getting smaller. So let's say 3. You see that, guys? So the first one is the heading title. So this is H1, and the second title, subtitle, for example, and the third title. So yeah, so these basically are known as a heading elements. So, and they differ in terms of size. So the first one is the main one, and then subtitle and subheading, and then the last one. And along with these ones, we have something else called a p tag. Now the p tag is basically like the heading tag. However, when you type, for example, a paragraph, let's say this video is about a HTML5. As you can see, guys, it's not as bold as the first few ones. I hope you guys are able to see that, because these ones are a heading element, and this one, the p tag, is basically a paragraph. So if you guys writing down, by the way, if you guys are writing down or following the tutorial and you're not seeing things, make sure you refresh, because I do have in my settings a live update. So as soon as I type something, it comes out quickly. So make sure you have that one on. And if you don't have, it's simple. You could do a refresh button, or also, guys, you need to do a Command S to save basically what you have made changes, and then refresh. That's what you need to do. I have these two features basically made as automatic for myself. All right. So after the p tag, what we need to explain is how to add a image. And let's download this image right here. So let's say save as, and then let's keep it in the download. All right, so what we need to open is a new tag. You guessed it, let's go. So you don't say image, you don't say that. So what you say is shorten it. So image, and then as soon as you have the image in, this is one of the examples of self closing tag, so it does not need a similar one to be added. So excuse me, what you need to do is slash and then close it, and within the image tag, what you need to do is add src, and then inside the src you will add the picture that we just downloaded. Oh, I should have downloaded inside the folder I'm in, which is basically HTML5 in the desktop. So do again, save, and bring it forward and say desktop and choose HTML. As soon as we save it, it pops out here, as you can see, guys. All right. Oh, the image is SVG. Let's give it a try. I don't think it's going to work. All right, let's go to the page. Oh, it worked. Never mind, guys. And yes, as you can see, the image is working. So this is one way to add your image. Very exciting. And let's say, for example, we have a p tag and we want to make it, for example, click on this link. Now if you go over this paragraph, this p tag, and click on it, it's not taking us anywhere. Hope you guys see that. It's not taking me anywhere as soon as I click on it. However, if I do the a tag. So basically what I did is, let's say I'm here, so let's say you open a and close it, and then it closes itself. And as soon as it closes itself, you take this part, put it here. I'm testing out, so it might be inside, that it might needs to be inside. So let's say it needs to be href, and let's say www.google.com. Oh, as you can see guys, the whole basically link, the whole click on this link becomes a like a link looking like. So as soon as you click on it, it takes you to www.google.com. And we can't go through Google right now is because it cannot get. And this is basically another video that I need to explain what's going on right here, because basically we are in a local server. We're not, it's not taking us out of the our local server. So yes, so this is how to add a a tag, and the p tags there, the image is here, body is here, HTML. And basically guys, this is your beginning, your first ever HTML video. And in next video I would like to show you guys a basics of CSS, which is basically styling out things like right here as they not look that clean. So stay tuned and I'll see you in the next video.